Happy Friday. I know that there are so many kids that are getting out of school early today, and poor teachers, I'm sure it was a long day for them. I am Pam Savage with Young at Heart Creations, and I love to paint and create, and I love to teach others. I've just got about 45 minutes or so before I have to go pick some family up that are coming in. So I thought I would just get on here and paint just a little bit with you. I've never done this. This is something new for me. Let me go ahead. I'm going to try to pull you up on my iPad right quick so I can see comments. Let me get in there. But we're going to do something that I've never done before. And hopefully the internet doesn't go down. It is incredibly windy. We're supposed to have 70 mile an hour or more winds today, and I think it's already hit that here a couple of times today. So say hello so I know you're here. Hi Tammy, great. Okay, good. So we know we're working, we're in business. So anyway, this hair, I've been out, I had to run pick up some Christmas cookies that I ordered, and it was hard to keep the car on the road. I mean, it's that windy outside. But I'm going to try something different. I've never done it. So if it works, great. If it doesn't, you know, we'll try again do it on something else. But just on a paper sack. I have never painted on, on just paper. Now, when I'm practicing a stroke or something like that, I will do it. But I've never actually painted a picture. So I thought, oh, what a cute way to make little gift sacks and be great for kids to do. So I'm going to try it. We'll see how it turns out. I'm getting braver and braver the older I get, or maybe I'm just getting senile. I don't know. But come along with me. All right, I'm going to bring you down here so you can see. What are y'all up to today? Do you have all your shopping done 1 week before Christmas? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I was trying to decide, do I want to do a snowman, a penguin? But I think I'm just going to, since I'm kind of limited on time, I'm just going to do some snow and see if we can do a Christmas tree. So let's see what we get here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I was painting this morning earlier, trying to get something base coated because I have a class in a couple of weeks, and I need to be prepared for that. So I was working on that. You haven't started your Christmas shopping? Oh, it's going to be a fun week for you. I have been there and done that when I was working at the bank. Thank you so much for sprinkling, Tammy. I appreciate it when you guys sprinkle the videos to others. My algorithm with Facebook had gotten, it was doing so great. And then when I got pneumonia, I didn't get to get on here for 3 weeks, and boy, did it go down. So not as many people are reached when it goes down like that. Okay, so I'm just getting some white on my brush and just kind of where I think the snow's going to be. I'm just going to, and I'm kind of dry. I'm not getting it wet, real wet, since this is paper. I don't want to have it get too wet on me. So just kind of dry brushing it on, and let's see what we come out with. Now see, when the paint is not really spreading real good on wood, my first go-to would be to add some more water. But I don't want to add water to paper. Just like when we were Mod Podging our napkins last night, you have to be careful and not get them too wet. Could have put some blue underneath it first to kind of give it that icy look. And, okay, let's kind of bring it up a little bit and then down. I don't like it just flat across. Straight line. Okay, and we'll let that dry, and then we'll add some little shading in it. You could just add some glitter. And I don't have an apron on, so usually when I don't wear an apron, I regret it, but I decided to be brave today. Okay, so instant snow. I'm going to go ahead and wash my brush out. And that was a 1-inch flat. And then I'm gonna, let me grab some blue. I didn't even grab it. Let me get some, probably blue fog. Yeah, here's blue fog. It's a pretty blue. And we'll go ahead and put a little bit of blue in it. See what that does. So I'm going to take that same brush, get some more white on it. And just barely on the tip, get some of that pretty blue and see if we can just work it in here and there. Paint out of the way. Okay, so I am just barely loading it on the edge and just really blending it in once I get it on there. That brush had a little bit too much water in it for the sack. I had dipped it in there to clean it off and then get it all off. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that because I'm probably going to put the tree there. You could paint all of this blue for the sky if you wanted to, but I'm just going to do the tree on it. That would be really pretty though to put a sky here. Just depending on how detailed you want to get on your gift sack. You could do a wreath, you could do candy canes, just anything you paint for Christmas. You just downsize it and put it on a sack and make it a little more personal. Let me go ahead and plug my dryer in. I didn't know that I was going to be doing this live, so I didn't really get everything prepared, and it was just last minute deciding what I was going to do. I just saw that I had a little bit of time left before I have to leave. I thought, well, we can do something. And this sack has been laying on my my shelf. And I've been thinking, I could probably do something with that. Okay, and while that is on there, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and put a little bit of glitter, a little bit of shimmer on it. This is Deco Art Top Coat Soft Glitter. I've got some glitter grabber on there, but I'm not going to worry about that on this. So I'm just going to put that shimmer on it. I'd even go ahead and just put some on the whole sack. Just to give it a little glimmer, and it is sparkly. Not worry too much about around there because we're going to stick a little tree maybe if it works out. Okay, now it looks wet now because, you know, the brush is wet. It's definitely got some sparkle to it now. Okay, I don't know if you can see it sparkling, but it's got a lot of sparkle on there. Okay, and for the tree, I'm going to start out with Deco Art Hauser Dark Green. I like to start with the dark and work my way up to the, hi Lynn, to the lighter. Yeah, working a full-time job does take a toll on trying to get things done. this time last year, I was 2 weeks away from retiring. I had turned in my notice and was wondering, what am I going to do without all that income? And, you know, it's scary. But I was just ready, and I was wanting to put full time into my business. Okay, I'm going to dry that just a little bit. And I have not regretted it 1 minute. I miss my coworkers. They were just like second family, so I do miss them. But I do not miss having to be somewhere at a certain time every morning. Now, as that dries, the milkiness goes away, and you can really see the sparkle in it. So it'd be cute to put a snowman there. Just so many things you could do, but we're going to try a tree. Okay, so I've just got an old scruffy brush. Scruffy just means you've left paint in it, and it's got stiff bristles. So I've got a couple of them here. I'm going to try, one's an angle brush, and one's just a flat. So I'm going to load it. I'm not going to put any water on it. I'm just going to load it dry in that dark paint. And I'm just going to kind of decide where I want my tree. We'll go right here in the middle. And I'm just going to pounce a tree on. I'm going to go all the way to the ground, or all the way to the snow, so really don't need a trunk. Okay, so that's got our outline there. Now I'm going to just fill it in. Now you can make your branches come out a little bit. Let's get some white going here too for some snow. Probably needs to be a little drier though to do that, but okay, so we'll come back and put some snow in the different sections. I just want to see what it was going to look like. Okay, so we're going to come up under this one. Kind of branch out and then just start filling it in. Branch out again. Branch out down here. Just give it that tiered look. Branches, boughs, whatever you want to call them. You could do this probably with a chip brush as well. You could use a liner brush and have thin branches coming out. I love this brush. I use it for a lot of things. I don't ever throw my old brushes away. Sometimes those brushes give you the best effects. Okay, I'm just filling those in a little bit. Hi, Patricia. Oh, yay, Lynn, you're coming to the live event, Tamara's live event in Dallas. It's actually in Plano, but I am so excited. Plano is just about 25 minutes from me, 25, 30 minutes at the most. That's exciting. I cannot wait to meet all you guys. It's going to be so much fun. I learned this morning, listening to her her live, her Friday Fab 5, that the hotel and the place where they're actually having the classes, the convention center is right next door to the hotel. So it will be nice to be right there close, and they've got a bigger spot, bigger room now that we can all get together in. I am just beyond excited. So if you can at all attend that, there is a payment plan. Tickets are $5.97. It's for 2 full days. There will be several presenters there. I will be one of the presenters, so I get to paint with you. I'm going to do a Christmas in July. Duh. Should have known it would either be birds or Christmas. I'm telling you, I could paint Christmas all year long. All right, can you see that? Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so I'm just kind of come up on top of that snow. Alrighty, there's what we've got so far in less than 10 minutes. Alright, I'm going to spread some of that. And with the texture that this brush is giving, it just looks like pine branches. Alright, let me wash that out. The water out of it. Let me go ahead and dry this. I learned this morning also that Uncle Corey will be there. I've got a little branch there I want to fix. Uncle Corey is their best friend. He's not really the kid's uncle, but they've adopted him as their uncle. He is so much fun. And so, if I'm understanding correctly, he's going to be there this time. So we'll get to meet Uncle Corey. All right, there we go. And Tamara's husband, Michael, will be there. I went to the first 2 that she had in Nashville. And I absolutely had a wonderful time. Okay, so I think that's dry enough now. Put some snow on. It was so much fun. I was on cloud 9 for weeks, actually months. I still, every time I think about it, and how much fun we had, and getting to meet everybody, and talking, visiting, and seeing all the different styles of painting. It was just incredible. Okay, so I'm going to use that same brush. Still has a little bit of green in it. Let me wipe that out. And then I'm just on the tip of it going to put some white, and we'll do some snow on the branches. So if you just hopped on here, I've not done this before, not painted a sack before. I've done a few little strokes on scrap pieces of paper to kind of test what I was going to do. Okay, I'm going to start up here and then work my way up. So I'm just going to make some little snow looking, just kind of dabbing it on. So I'm not sure what this is going to look like, but I just was going to try to do something that I could do fast. Okay, so we'll come up here to this one. Let me look. I gotta look a minute. Yeah. So we'll go on this one here. I just, sleeping last night, thought about this, and I thought, well, I'm going to try it. kind of curve it up a little bit. That one needs a little more on it. Blend it in with that green. Let's go ahead and put some down here at the bottom. We have, my family, we have our Christmas tomorrow. Going to my daughter's house. It's down close to Dallas. And they'll be close to, if everybody gets to come, they'll be close to 20 people. Okay, so we've got some snow on the tree. Yay! You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add my lighter green. I always like to put a little bit lighter green. I should have done that before I put the snow on, but I forgot about it. So let's see if we can sneak a few little branches in here. I'm going to use another old brush, and it's a little angle brush. So I'm going to put some of that medium Hauser green on the brush, no water. Let's see if we can get a few little branches in here. I'm going to put some on, but I'm going to get most of it off. Just gives it a little more of a 3D look. But I would have done this, had I thought about it, I would have done it before we put the snow on. It's still showing up. I'm putting it on and then just taking it off, just here and there. My little nephew that I'm going to get here in just a few minutes lives about 45 minutes to an hour from us. I told him he got out of school at noon. He's going to go have Christmas with us tomorrow, and his mom's got to work. But I told him I would pick him up at 2:30 today. His mom called me and said he wanted to call you at 6:30 this morning and let you know that he got out of school early and that you could come get him anytime. Well, I had some other things I had to get done, and he has some chores and things that he's got to do, but that's how excited he is. He wanted to call me at 6:30 this morning. So I thought that was sweet. Okay, so that gave us a little more depth in it. I want to, looking at it in the picture, I can see where we need to kind of connect this here. The tree looked a little lopsided. Okay, so let's add a little bit of that green there, lighter green. Okay, and then I'm going to take a liner brush and you could do splatter snow. Now, if I had time, we could do some presents under here. You could put little penguin. You just could put anything you want. You could put a mailbox that says North Pole. Just so many things you could do. But let's do some snowflakes. I'm just going to paint some snowflakes on instead of splattering it. I'm going to start down here so I'm not rubbing my arm across it. And some of this is still wet down here, so we'll start down here. Now, if you were doing several of these at once, batch painting them, you could get several of them done in no time. If you started in the summer, you could get several of them done. And we're going to add one more thing to the tree here in just a second. And it doesn't take many to get that feeling of it is snowing. Oh, I hope we get some snow this year. I don't want snow that breaks the limbs and ice and all of that. I just want at least one pretty snow, and then I'm good. So after our tutorial the other night, did anybody try some Santa beards? Oh, look how pretty it's turning out. I am like a kid when it comes to Christmas. I love to surprise with unexpected gifts. I'm turning it so that I don't get my arm up in that. Brush is separating a little bit. This is my Old Faithful liner brush I've had for, oh goodness, probably 20 years. Okay, now let's put some dots on the snowflakes. I'm going to use my Doctor. And we're going to put one in the center. And just everywhere there's a stick coming out. An arm, snowflake arm. Just think of all the fun. All the different things you could put on these. Let's go up here. White paint's gotten a little dry. I got my fan going up here, and so it's drying my paint out a little. And I bet you that somebody that gets a hand-painted gift sack, knowing that you painted it, will probably keep it and use it as a decoration. I mean, you could open the sack up and fill it with something to make the sack stay open and set it on a table or something. Simple way also to make your own Christmas cards if you've got time, and it's the whole secret is starting soon enough. I did make all of my Christmas cards one year. Painted Christmas scenes on each one of them, and it was so much fun. I don't remember how soon I started, but I started pretty early in the year. Okay, so we've got that side done. Boy, the traffic was, even in our little town. Oh, what did you miss, Lynn? Which one? Oh, on the Santa beards? Yeah, you'll have to go back and watch that one. We did several. I just did it on cardboard. Just showed you several different techniques on how to do them. And there's several more ways, several more things you could add to them, but I'll save those maybe for next season. I think we did four different styles. That was Tuesday night. I have to confess, I went to pick up the Christmas cookies that I ordered. A lady that goes to church with us, she bakes beautiful wedding cakes, cookies. Oh, these cookies, I will definitely take a picture and post them. They are gorgeous. But they're painted sugar cookies. And I told her I was going to try one, that one of them was not going to make it home. I opened up that box and they were just gorgeous. But so I wasn't thinking, pulled one out, I was almost home. Pulled one out, ate it, and the icing on it, it was a stocking, I think. It was green and had things painted on it. Well, I had a green tongue, green teeth, green lips, very green, and so I had to really go wash and brush my teeth. I mean, it was it looked like the Grinch. I thought, okay, not a good idea before you're going to go live to eat green or colored icing. Okay, so we've got all of our snowflakes on there. Let's add some red, a little bit of red dots to the tree. You could do all colored lights. My nose is itching like crazy. I think it's because it's so windy. So you hear me sniffling. I mean, our trees are just nearly doubling over outside. It is really. So I'm using True Red, Anita's True Red. And with that same tool, the daughter, I'm just going to put some red on it. Okay, so let's add some red here. And we'll just put that, let me turn it up here so I can kind of get a perspective of where we're going here. No really rhyme or reason. We'll try to do it in groups of 3. We could go across this way. I'm just going to add some random dots. Add a triangle there. And remember, those dots, I got it on my hand, the white dots are not dry yet, so I've got to be careful and stay out of those. Y'all may can hear that wind even through the windows. It is so bad. I know we are expected to get storms tonight. Kansas is expected to have some very bad storms. So everybody start your prayers that it's not another bad situation. Oh, that's bright. That's brightening it up. So I can get you down here a little closer. Now I could have done it like in a string of lights going down, up and down, but I am just randomly doing triangular patterns. Let's put one on the end. We live up on a hill, and there are no trees directly around us. So thankfully, we don't have to worry about a tree falling on the house. Just worry about the power going out. I may splatter it here in just a minute. I don't know. We'll see. If I think I can do it without getting it all over me. I think I will probably have to go in later and maybe put some presents or something. Little sled there would be cute. I think a snowman would be really cute, and a stack of snowballs. So many things that you could do. Oh, paint's getting a little tacky there. I've forgotten that this True Red with Anita's is that way. It's a little bit sticky. I think that's enough red on it. I can't raise it up too high or those dots are going to start running everywhere. That cleaned off right quick. It dries on there. Okay, so I think, let me look at it right quick. Let's do just a little bit of splattering. Okay, so I'm going to water my white paint down just a little bit. I don't want it super wet. And I'm just getting it in that toothbrush. And then let's just splatter a little bit of snow here and there. And I'm purposefully getting a little bit on the tree. Not too much. I don't want to cover the green up completely, but okay, I'm going to put that in to soak. All right, I'm going to hit it with the hairdryer here for just a second. It will take these a little longer to dry. Oh, wrong one. Nope, there we go. So have you ever painted on a sack? Have you ever done your own Christmas cards? Okay, see where I messed up that dot on the one snowflake right here. So when I got my arm in. You can even do it on a sack and then cut the panel if it's something that you really like, and frame it. It could easily be, a decoration. So we've got our glitter, we've got our speckled, splattered snow. It probably doesn't show up that well on camera, but it is really sparkly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I've got time, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the glitter, no pun intended, I'm going to grab some of the glitter grabber. And put a little bit more glitter down here on the snow. I got this at Michael's, and it's called Glitter Base Coat, and if you put it on, it does pull the glitter out of your glitter paint so much better. And it feels kind of like gritty sand. Let me get one that's been opened. And this is the Deco Art Twinkles. It's really pretty glitter. So I'm just going to brush a little bit of that on. And it'll dry clear. But it also gives just a little bit of texture. Okay, so I've got that on. Now I'm going to put the glitter over top of that. And I'm just going to put it on there. And wipe it across rather than put it on the plate. Okay, you see how much more glitter that's staying on the project and not in my brush? That glitter base coat makes a huge difference. Add a little more up here. Let's just go ahead and put it over our snowflakes too. Oh, I forgot that one was still wet. Forgot it was still wet. So I had just put it on there. I bet you we can fix it. I'm just going to pat some on it. just a little more of that glitter out. Sparkly, sparkly. You can never have too many sparkles. Okay, and I covered that up with sparkles where I had messed it up, and you can't even tell it now. Okay, I don't think our red ones are dry enough to put some of the glitter on. Let's see if I can. I'll probably go back and put a little bit where the snow is. See if we can. See if we can do that, and then I think we're going to call it done. And I'm just pouncing it on the where the snow is on the tree. Get a little more of that grabber. If I don't have the grabber in there, it all stays in the brush. So the base coat, the glitter base coat really does make a difference. So this is the grabber. All right, now let's put some more glitter. Let's see, Tammy, what I'm using to base coat is called, it's Deco Art, and it's called glitter. I know that's backwards for you, but glitter base coat. They did not have it in the store at Michael's, but I ordered it from Michael's online and had it here in, oh, I think it was just like 2 days or so I had it. I don't know what in it makes such a difference, but it definitely pulls the glitter out much better. Okay, I think I'm just going to splatter a little bit here and there. Okay, let's see if I can hold it up here. I know, I love it. Tamara had it on one of her lives, and it is wonderful. Okay, let me see if I can hold it up without everything dripping everywhere. And again, if I had more time, I would put something down here at the bottom on it, but can you see all that sparkle? Now it's still wet around it, but it'll dry. Look how sparkly that is. I love it. So if you do the reverse side, you just always want to make sure that you've got the side that this is, you know, or open it up or fold it back. But how cute. You can get them small. Much smaller than this, but just the lunch sacks, you know, just the simple lunch sacks, even the white ones. The white ones are pretty, you know, with the green and red on it. Pretty, pretty. You could even put some stickers or something with Santa flying through the sky. But what a quick way. We did that in under 30 minutes, I believe. I don't know if you can see the snow, how pretty with that blue in it looks. But it would definitely be cute with a snowman or something on there. But that's just a quick little way for you to either make a decoration or make something special for someone to, you know, to put their gift in. I don't know how much this was. I think 50 cents. You know, a lot cheaper than a real gift bag. But anyway, there you go. That's a short little tutorial on that. But again, you could do just anything Christmassy. Anything. You could put the candy canes, the bells. Oh, how cute would a gingerbread man be on here? The gingerbread man face or the whole body, or, you know, instead of a tree. There's just so many things you could do on them. And what a sweet little project to do with your grandchildren. And let's see, what else? I've seen them. Oh, there's just so many different things that you could do. My little red cheek here. Looks like I've been taking a nap, but I haven't. I've just been running around. So, okay. Well, that's it. I've got to go get my nephew that's been wanting me to come pick him up since 6:30 this morning. So I'm going to go pick him up, and our Christmas is going to start. Don't know if I'll be on next week. I hope that I will be, but I've got grandchildren, and this is their week, so we are going to spend time spoiling them. I mean, they're all getting up to be teenagers. We've only got one right now that's not a teenager, and so it's harder and harder to get those teenager schedules. Now, they would come and spend the whole month with us. They love coming to Grammy and Papa's, but some of them are working now. They have jobs and in college, and so it is much harder to get them. So when they're here, we want to dote on them. Okay, I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to head that way. You guys have a Merry, Merry Christmas, too. Thank you so much. I know I can't go a whole week without getting on here and talking to you, so I'll probably see you before then. But thanks for hopping on. I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.